Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Rider Ramblings. Not too sure where I'm going today, which is always good. I've been there once before, but not too sure. Anyhow, the news is that, I'll just close that down a bit. Insta360 Mic Air has an update. It's now version 1 with a number of zeros, 20. And according to the blurb, it says that they've improved the sound, whatever that means. So what that means for me is I'm going to have to restart my tests again with the new version, and do all the tests again. But very quickly, I'm going to give a sort of spoiler alert, because one of the things I have found is that the DJI Mic Mini had a better sound quality than the Mic Air, so this update might have fixed that. I'll see if I can find a full list of the updates and put them on the screen on that, so we'll see. So that means the best laid plans of mice and men are yes. So I'm not 100% sure where I'm going today. I know I'm going in the right general direction, but I'm not exactly sure. There's a motorcycle shop that I found, and it's now that 𝗪𝗵𝗵𝗫 near us have closed. I'm looking for new motorcycle shops to visit, and this looks quite a good one. So I thought I would go and have a look at it, as I say, and see what's what. I don't know if I can record inside. The problem in France is that although you are allowed to take videos and fly drones and so on, the privacy laws are very strict. I think I've got the angle of the camera right. I've been playing with it. You can see I've got the new phone there. It's not exactly in the right place. I need to move it to the right about half a centimetre, I think. But I think it's not a case of sliding it in the grips. It's a case of moving the joint below, because the grips are very nearly pressing one of the buttons, which is one of the downsides of having a RAM mount system. So anyhow, that's that. So this is also a bit of a test of the mic after the update, because I haven't actually listened to it on the bike, but I won't be doing any fancy speeds. Sort of, I think the maximum will be around about 50 kilometers an hour, so I won't be able to test it. I won't be able to test it as I would like. Right, now this is where I'm going to get lost, and I'm going to have to study, so I might just turn you back on again once I've found out where I'm going. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I now know where I am. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to take the right junction off these roundabouts. In fact, it probably means I won't. There's a series of these roundabouts and they all look relatively similar to me, as I only come up and down this way 2 or 3 times before. So, I know that this next roundabout is one where the police quite frequently stop. It's where the A4 and the A5 and so on all sort of meet, and it's quite often the police are just there. Anyhow, right, one of the things I've noticed with this, and it could well be me, is that for some reason I can't use the voice commands for the to start and stop the camera, which is a bit strange. So I need to find out what's happening here. Right, I need one of these exits off this roundabout, but I can never remember which one. I think it's this one here, parked activities. Right, so let's have a look. I think I'm in the right place. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I believe there should be a roundabout. Ah, there is! So there's a roundabout. And the next one is I have to take the right junction off this roundabout. But which one that is, anybody's guess. I shall do this, because I believe... No, I'm in the wrong place. I'm officially lost. Oh well. I know I'm somewhere close. There it is. I was one junction off the roundabout too quick. It's this one here I should have taken. And this is the place, the yellow building, 𝗪𝗪 Moto Center. So we will see what it's like. It looks quite big, and they do seem to have separate parking for motorcycles and cars. So we will see what's what. Coffee might be in order. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 𝗪𝗪 Moto Center was amazing. It's very big and lots of choice. Lots of choice. Most marks, including some marks that makes that I hadn't heard of previously. What gets me when I was looking at them, they say, you know, that motorcyclists actually wear these things and design them, and I'm not 100% sure that they do, or whoever the manager is who signs off on them doesn't ride, because he's probably decided to tell them to do something different that's a tiny bit cheaper or something. I had a look at a load of jackets because this jacket now is 6-7 years old, and it's starting to get a bit long in the tooth. So I'm looking to replace it. I mean, the prices were excellent, and if you take out one of the loyalty cards or whatever, you'll get an extra 10% off, and so on. The store was a bit confusing simply because they've got so much in there. I mean, you know, it's absolutely enormous. But the nice thing is as you come through the door, there's a check-in space for helmets, gloves, that type of thing, and a young lady who will help you with that. Although I'd left mine in the bike, which is what I usually do. They've got, I mean, it's basically a clothing and helmet store. That's basically what it is. You know, there's hundreds, if not thousands, of helmets, and the choice of clothing is amazing. And although they have a service department, an atelier as they call it, it's not. And it seems to be well used. I mean, you know, there were, you can actually watch them doing things in there. They don't have a lot of choice of service items. I think they basically want you to use their service department instead of you do it yourself. And there was some products there that I've never heard of, which from brands that I know. So, you know, it was, for example, 𝗪𝗏𝗿𝗕 oil, but it was a type that I'd never heard of, even though it was, you know, the right viscosity. Anyhow, I shall leave it there. I will be using them. As I say, I'll probably come back after the summer and get myself a new jacket. Nearly missed that one. And we'll see you next time.
Dans 500 mètres.